motions are basically motions that come up because someone messed up, okay? My kids really like to use these pretty often, so I would find a way to do that, okay? First one is point of order, or poo. Someone messed up, okay? Basically, someone messed up. Say someone rose without gaining the floor, or someone tried to speak over someone else, or they did a motion wrong. You point of order them. It was poo, they didn't do it right, okay? Simple. Next is appeal, so you appeal the chair or you disagree with the chair. Okay. When you disagree with the chair or the chair ruled on something, so say they appeal the chair by, they considered a vote wrong, okay? So I appeal the decision of the chair, and they say the decision of the chair has been appealed to. All those in favor of appealing the chair vote yes or no, okay? Really simple one. Okay, next is suspending the rules. So take away something that is normal. Okay, so say you make your officers wear polos at meetings, okay? A member can say, I move to suspend the rules pertaining to the officers wearing polos at the meetings. Okay, you require a second, all that jazz, okay? From what I've seen, there has been a lot of different ones. Make sure that it is relevant to the meeting, okay? Don't say, I move to suspend the rules pertaining that we have guinea pigs running around the classroom. Okay, that's dumb. It will work, but it's dumb. Okay, it's not the proper use. Make sure that it is a proper use. Okay, next is object to the consideration of the question, which basically means you don't like a dog, get away. Like, you want to get rid of that thing at all costs. I hate it. Don't even vote on it. Don't even do anything, okay? You want to object to the consideration of the question. That's the first thing after it is seconded that you do. You don't allow votes. You don't allow talking. You just say, hey, I don't like this. I object to the consideration of the question. Chair says, I object to the consideration of the question has been objected to, and it explains why. Okay. Then you vote. Typically don't pass this one unless you just want to sit there for a minute, and that's all. Because that's what you'll do. Okay. Next is division of the question. It's considering two different parts separate. Considering two parts separately. Okay. So say the old one that's been used, I move that we buy our secretary a laser printer and a computer. Okay? You can easily split that into I move that we buy our secretary a laser printer, and that I move we buy our secretary a printer. Okay? Two really easy, really hard to do on almost everything. You need to make sure that it is able to be divided very nicely, or you'll look dumb. Okay? Be aware. Division of assembly is the simplest thing you can do. So say on a voice vote, you don't know what's happened, okay? So in contest, you have five kids voting. So say 3 of them said aye, 2 of them said nay, and the nays were really loud. You can say division and be done. You have the rise vote, they count it, they pass it, they fail it, etc. Okay. This can only happen on a voice vote. If your kids are like my kids at the last contest, make sure you know which ones you're supposed to have a voice vote for and rising vote, or else you'll miss division of assembly. Okay? You can only do it on the voice votes. Okay? Really easy, but really easy to miss. Okay? Next one, these two kind of go in the same thing just because they're considered the same motion. Okay? Parliamentary inquiry is basically asking about a vote. And withdrawal is asking to take away your motion. Okay. Parliamentary inquiry. State your inquiry. What is the vote to pass a main motion? What's the vote to pass a amendment, etc. Okay. It needs to pertain to what you're on. Okay, so say you're on the main motion, you can ask about the main motion. But say you're on like a postpone definitely, and you ask about the main motion, that's not smart. You should be asking about what is happening right then. Okay. Withdrawal is saying, I don't like my motion, I didn't say it correctly, I didn't do something right, so I'm going to withdraw it as soon as possible because I don't want to vote on withdrawing it. Okay. Another really simple one, but also another one that people get confused on. So just be aware, try not to use withdrawal. Again, if it's on your card, you must do it, but if you don't, try to avoid it just because it's a complicated motion. Okay. Cool. That would be day 3 on incidental motions. Very fun, very easy to pass and do these things in addition to the subsidiary and the privilege motions.